Hi, this is Morley, and this is the Wire. Duke University may abolish their campus security to allow women to be raped because policing is inherently rooted in white supremacy. Gee, is there anything that the left doesn't think is rooted in white supremacy these days? Not much. I don't think they realize that without police, we'll basically go back to tribalism and barbarianism. It'll be the Hatfields and the McCoys all over again. One person does something, then the next person comes back for a reprisal, and it'll just go on and on and on. But of course, the left doesn't think about that. They only think about what they want right now, not the consequences of it. Let's get into this thing. The Black Coalition Against Policing is now demanding that Duke University abolish their campus police and cut all ties with local police. The Fringe Coalition believes policing is inherently rooted in white supremacy and cannot be reformed. The Fringe group is not alone. They are joined by over 50 other campus groups, including the Asian American Alliance, the Black Law Students Association, and the National Pan-Hellenic Council and the Pre-Veterinary Society. Over 1,000 students, alumni, and community members have signed a petition demanding to end to campus security. Taking it a step further, the Fringe Coalition demands that Duke cut all ties to law enforcement or any system of policing that uses prisons. The Black Coalition Against Policing forbids Duke from calling the Durham Police Department and demands that the university cut ties with private security contractors. They also want Duke to cut off any communication with the Department of Homeland Security and Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Policing is rooted in white supremacy and cannot be reformed, they wrote, calling on Duke to support a system that seeks to heal and rebuild our communities from the generations of systemic violence. Without campus law enforcement, women will have nowhere to turn when sexually assaulted. According to the Rape and Abuse and Incest National Network, 11.2% of all students, graduate and undergraduate, experience rape or sexual assault through physical force, violence, or incapacitation. Roughly 4.2% of students experience stalking. A shocking 23.1% of undergraduate women experience some form of sexual assault. Many cases go unreported because they fear their assailant. Only 20% of female student victims aged 18 to 24 report to law enforcement. Where will women turn if Black Coalition Against Policing has convinced Duke to cut off any communication with law enforcement? Women who have been sexually assaulted will have no one to turn to as their abuser goes free. Duke University Police Department, do you even understand what you're up against? Duke University Police Department Chief and John Daly said of the student newspaper, the campus police have the same goal as others, a safe and just community that allows Duke University to provide education, research, and healthcare that helps the world. Being open to listening, to understanding, to changing for the good of Duke is central to what we do. Even though Duke University Police Department wants to work with the extremist, racially charged students, the Black Coalition Against Policing is not looking to be understood or to understand. They aren't looking to reform police. They all want to ban all law enforcement from campus, to terminate policing altogether and brand it as a racist institution. They are motivated by race, calling law enforcement a white supremacist group. These left-wing anarchists will want to do away with the rule of law and get whatever they want with no accountability, setting the stage for rampant abuse of women, theft, and mob rule. In their letter to Duke, the Black Coalition Against Policing was clear that their racial intent and their desire to terminate law and order reformist policies often legitimize racist systems in the first place by asserting that the stems of the issue can be amended without addressing the root cause. Thus, we as a collective are not interested in reformist ideals. Duke University Police Department, do you even know what you're up against? Well, thank you very much for listening. Please comment, please share, please like, please subscribe. Thank you very much and God bless.